Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is another short video on the blend tool, and I apologize if I'm bugging you too much. But this is kind of a neat project. This would give your star a little flare. I actually blended from a dark line to a grayer line. It should make it look like it's going downhill kind of in your drawing. And just a word of what I would do if I was going to actually engrave this, I would set my nudge factor to get it off the page like 15 inches. And I would take the gray and run it differently than I would run this one, because you can control the gray. So I would, first of all, I'd take away my hairline, and I would engrave this whatever speed you normally do it, and then bring this, well, take your star now and move it out of the way, nudge it up and move this over. Your nudge factor puts it, nudge distance puts it right back. And then you can engrave this at even like 400 dots per inch, or 100 power and 100 speed, or 100 speed and 50 power, and just do a light gray. And what I like about this, because you can control that gray, and if it's not quite dark enough, you could rerun it. So how I drew this real quick, kind of a fun project. Just let me zoom into the center of the page, take a star, and just hold down your control button and get a perfect star. Now you can't put a star in the center of the page, but you can if you make it a 6-sided star and then hit P and then move it back to 5, and now it's in the center of the page, because we're going to maybe use that later. I'm going to control D, and I'm going to make a duplicate of that star, but I'm going to make the duplicate red for right now so I can see the difference. And it works like a polygon tool. You grab your shape tool and you can bring it in, and it'll bring in all your corners. Now I would turn this to a gray hairline, or a gray line, and I would also make it thicker, because it's a 1/2 point, so that's good. Our black line is a 1/2 point, so that's good. Now you can take these two and blend them, but I'm only going to blend like 12 times on this time. Just type in the number and hit apply, and look at that already. How that would engrave pretty cool right there. It would just add a little flair to your star. But what I did previous, I took the Smart Fill tool and I filled in the black, filled in the center with black, and then I created a circle a little bit bigger than the star. I didn't hold down the control button, so hold down the control button, hit P. If it's not quite big enough, just make it a little bit bigger, then hit P. Then take your Smart Fill tool with a light gray or whatever gray you pick and fill that in, and voila, you have that star. And the black is going to burn down, and you could actually reverse this and have darker lines and lighter lines, but because this is gray out here, and you could actually, in this case, actually use a little bit thicker line. But play around with the blend tool. It's pretty fun, and this would add a lot to a star, just a plain star. I have not engraved this, so you're on your own to test it. But play around with that and see if that doesn't help you a little bit. And thank you for watching.